Brian McCarthy Interview Show. If you're under 18, don't listen. Having said that, the show is really awesome. And if you did listen, no one would really know. But don't listen. Don't listen, kids. Okay? Don't listen.
Niños, escuchen estas palabras mientras que salen de mis labios agrietos. El siguiente programa, aunque esto sea muy divertido para toda la gente, no es para los niños. Como un burro que busca agua fría, un balde, y eso le va a dar toda la satisfacción que necesita, esta agua no es para ustedes. Por favor, vayan donde sus padres. Ayúdelos a limpiar los baños. No vayan a escuchar esto. Es muy importante. Que Dios nos bendiga a los Estados Unidos.
Enfants du monde, détournez les yeux et bouchez-vous les oreilles. Le programme suivant, bien que spectaculaire et divertissant à tous égards, n'est pas pour vous. Veuillez vous détourner et jouer dans les Champs-Élysées ou peut-être dans les catacombes humides de Paris, car devant vous se trouve la ruine. Vous avez été prévenus, s'il vous plaît. N'écoutez pas, et pourtant, sachez que nous faisons tout cela pour vous, car vous êtes l'avenir et vous êtes la lumière. Que Dieu vous bénisse et dit bonjour à votre mère de ma part.
你好，圆眼睛的年轻人，请晋升阅读本内容，因为本内容仅供成年人阅读。如果你违背父母意愿选择阅读本内容，他们将不再爱你，你这个老兵。
Utauta toa obia seke meazane otatia ulube kwa teazate usepo kwa kalimu umina kwe apasume utauta toa obia seke meazane otatia ulube kwa teazate uyoba obi sa abichina.
Brian McCarthy Interview Show. Adam is now drinking his Coke. Disco. Listen to that beat. Breaking it down in Uptown. Take your hand and touch it. Touch it. Now rub it. Brian McCarthy Interview Show. Listen to that beat. Touch it. Now rub it. I wish I could still drink.
It's going to be a spooky show today because it's Halloween. All right. I have to, just like literally 2 minutes before the show, you very... Welcome. Thank you for coming. I can't even say your name because I'm not quite sure how this whole thing...
we got to recalibrate a little bit.
Recalibrate, it sounds like.
There you go.
So you were coming on the show as Cassie Black.
Yes.
However, you said that someone outed you to your family and you decided to get rid of it. Could you just explain
There's
that to
like
me?
a number of reasons why I got rid of it.
Well, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but like,
okay.
And again, we don't have to get like that into it, but I am curious, like how... Can you talk about how that happened or what that was in particular?
Well, okay. First, when I started making adult content, I was just Safe Slut. And then when I was going to do mainstream porn, the company I was going to shoot for was like, you need a real name in the industry.
Need a name.
Which I'm like, what about Small Hands? Like, he's fine. That's not a real name.
Sure.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like maybe for men get away with it because they're sort of like, I don't know. It's what they're like furniture. I mean, he's not. He's great, but you know.
So I was like, okay, I'll come up with a real name. And I feel like my persona or whatever has always been inspired by Elvira, whose name is Cassandra Peterson. So I was like, okay, Cassie makes sense.
Why didn't you just go with Cassandra Peterson? That would be
great.
I mean,
why didn't you just go with Elvira Peterson?
Yeah, Elvira Peterson.
That'd be pretty great.
And
so that's where Cassie Black.
So that's where Cassie Black started like 2 years ago. And then, also like on Instagram to be verified, you have to have like your legal name. So it felt kind of stupid that people were like, okay, Tricia Wise is like her name. So like, why? Like it just didn't make sense to have the performer name. And I feel like after a while, like people knew my real name, that it just was like, I don't know. I'm not trying to like hide it anymore, I guess is the thing. I think the main thing also was like, I don't want people to like Google Safe Slut looking for like educational content. And then like my porn comes up. So that's why I was like, but now I'm mostly just doing OnlyFans content anyways. So like, it's just under Safe Slut, but with a V, not a U. And I'm just Safe Slut or Tricia on the internet.
V, not a U?
Because you can't say slut on OnlyFans.
Oh, you can't?
Yeah.
You can't.
So
wait,
silly.
On Only? I thought we were talking about Instagram. You can't say slut on OnlyFans.
Yeah, but my username on Instagram is safe.slut, so that's fine. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
It's like I don't know.
I like when you put a word on Instagram and it'll go, we're going to publish this, but are you sure?
Do you want to edit your caption?
Yeah, do you want to edit your...
What in the world? You can't say slut on OnlyFans.
It was a racial epithet, and I turned the two G's into stars. Just kidding. It was not true at all. But no, I was ass. I wrote ass. And
Oh.
I had to change the S's into dollar signs.
Yeah, you have
I
to.
mean-
Yeah, I mean, when I say the word sex online, I have to say SEGGS.
Yeah, they say
It's,
yeah.
or in like you have,
Like for all of our
Stupid.
all the clips that
Yeah.
Nick
Right.
lovingly puts together, like he has to do all segs.
Yeah.
it's-
You know?
Yeah. TikTok
horrible.
is really they're real like pearl clutchers, aren't they?
Yeah, like I've had stuff where even if I show like anything with cleavage, it will get taken down on TikTok.
Mhm.
Instagram's a little bit better with that.
Right.
But my account was deleted a few weeks ago on one of my backups
On Instagram.
on Instagram.
But right now, if you look at our screen on the haunted clown thing on the back, we have all your current stuff. We're good.
It's at the bottom.
It's at the bottom.
But
Well,
yeah,
it's there
so-
somewhere.
so- and it's
Okay.
also in the title of the
All
title
right.
of that. Actually, let
And
me
you
put
di-
it back on there.
And you said it wasn't because of your family, but did someone actually? Because something like this sort of happens to me once in a while, where someone will come. Did somebody try to like blow up your spot a little bit?
A little bit, but it wasn't as dramatic as it could have been, I guess.
Okay.
But like,
Was it
yeah,
at Thanksgiving?
no. But just
Could
something
someone
we
ask
just-
Cassie Black to pass the yams?
Yes.
Please.
Yeah, we just don't talk about it much
Mhm.
Okay.
anymore there.
Are you
so.
from a big family?
Yeah.
Okay. So like lots of brothers and sisters?
Mhm.
Are you, and please don't take this the wrong way. I don't mean it any way other than, are you the most controversial kid?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's not like a double Cassie
No.
somewhere. Okay.
No, very Italian Catholic family.
Okay.
Got you.
So that's yeah.
Okay.
Maron.
Oh, Maron.
'Cause
yeah.
It's this one on the internet.
Mamma mia.
I tell you what.
Yeah. No coffee cabinet for you. That's in Rhode
Mhm.
Island.
That's Rhode
Thank
Island.
you.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah, okay.
Thank you.
Cabinet.
You know what's funny is like Joanna Angel, she has two sisters,
Mhm.
and one does like like burlesque and opera, and then the third is just like a nice Jewish housewife. So I always think it's kind of like three Goldilocks, like the three, you know what I mean? Like
yeah.
one is like she's like, finish your Hamantaschen for Purim, or there's gonna be anything for Hanukkah. The second one's like, I like to do burlesque. And the third one's like, I prolapsed my anus in
Yeah.
Ibiza
Right.
with Nacho Vidal, which actually really happened. So
I saw that. Yeah, I heard about that.
yeah,
That she saw.
yeah,
Yeah,
that was,
yeah, I saw the whole thing.
Mhm. She doesn't know what goes on at the Comedy Mothership. That was
No.
before we started
yeah.
the show, but
She's
but
like-
she knows what goes on in Ibiza.
Yeah, who's Shane Gillis? And Small Hands had to help him put his wife's anus back.
Yeah,
in
what's
her-
his anus? She said, "How's his anus?"
Yeah. Wait, hey, enough about the stars in the sky. Go ahead, you're fucking astronomy. So now you're Tricia. Do we say your last name or no? It doesn't.
Well,
fucking
I mean,
matter.
it's on the internet everywhere,
Okay.
so it's
Yeah.
like it's fine.
What is
yeah.
the first band that you ever saw in the street you grew up on? Let's
Mhm.
really get into there.
Yeah.
So how are you doing?
Did you
Are
have any pets growing up?
Yeah.
What were their names?
Yeah,
What's the last four digits of your social security
yeah,
number?
let's get right there. We have some fans in Nigeria.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
How's now? When I thank you for coming by, and when I talked to you, you had mentioned that you were going on a date that night.
Mm-hmm.
How'd that go?
Ooh.
Definitely friend vibes, but they were really
Oh.
nice.
Okay, so what does that mean?
They're like non-binary.
Gotcha.
All right, now not that you have to explain that to me. This isn't going to be good. Does that mean can I be non-binary and have a penis?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
either
of course.
well, you either have to have a penis or a,
But I-
a vagina.
When I think
Or you could be intersex and have a little bit of
Oh.
both.
Oh, yikes! Explain that to me with a sock puppet.
hey, Cassie, you tell me to go fuck myself?
This fucking guy.
Okay, so hold on for 1 second. I was under the impression that to be non-binary, it kind of meant you were born a female, but you identified as a male, but you didn't have the downstairs operation.
That would be trans.
Okay, so
I
this.
mean, it could go any direction.
Stop talking
Yeah,
like you're
yeah.
like you're
Non-binary, you can be.
I know
it's
a-
just
I
you're
know a
not.
fair
You're
amount of
not like
people.
subscribing
Dr.
to
Kinsey
like.
over here, Brian.
No.
We were just talking about this over lunch.
Yeah, okay. Hey, that's why I had to go in the bathroom and throw it all up. No, but so the person that you had the date, they on Monday evening, did you know what kind of genitalia they had?
Yeah.
Okay. How does that? See, again, I can't say this. I sound like such an asshole, but like, how does that come up? How did you meet this person?
Like out
Just out
at
and
the
about.
bar.
All
Yeah.
right.
Okay. when you looked at,
Old-fashioned way.
do they look like a man or a woman or kind
Well,
of
they're
like,
trans. They're like trans non-binary.
Gotcha.
well, say,
So
all
pretty.
right.
So they're like
androgynous.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like androgynous, but like has facial hair.
Okay, but you think may have been born a woman.
I know has been born a
You
woman.
know has been born a woman.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to talk about that, or is that
Yeah.
like all right? So you're at your date and you're sitting there at Pete's Coffee
Bennigan's.
at Bennigan's. Oh my God, now I'm starving.
They were at.
You guys,
They were
show's
at Dave
over.
and Buster's in front of the whack-a-mole.
Yeah,
machine.
exactly. Yeah, the Angry Birds game.
Yeah.
So you're sitting there and you go, so what's your story? Like, do they, or is it more? And I know every person's different, but or do they offer their sort of biography? To you?
Yeah, I feel like it naturally just kind of comes up. I don't like ask,
Right.
but like it just, I don't know.
Okay.
Declare.
So you were out one night at a bar or something like that, and this person approached you.
Yeah.
Okay. Because you're super cute. I mean, you're a
Thank
very
you.
cute girl. I mean, like 100%. Like,
you.
I don't care how binary. or
Whatever your
non-binary-
name is.
Exactly.
You're adorable.
Trish
I know a girl
Wise.
has too many names.
Yeah. Like Game of Thrones. The girl has no name. Cassie Black, Wise, Cassie Elvira, Trish,
Same
Patricia, coffee cabinet, safe slut. So you are on a date with this person, and where'd you guys go?
We just went to a bar near me.
Okay, and you're out in like Brooklyn somewhere, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so you went to a bar and you sat down, and did you know much about each other? Now, do you do any sort of like internet digging before the date?
Usually, yeah.
Okay.
Usually I do. I try not to
Okay.
now because I don't know. You'll like get an idea of someone that's may not actually be them. Because if people look me on the internet, they might think things that maybe
Like your name's Cass.
like my name's Cass. They're like you lied.
Or if they asked
Frankly,
us.
frankly, that's the least of it.
Yeah.
If somebody looks up your stuff on the internet and all they take away is your name is Cassie, then they have no attention span because they didn't really hang
they
in
didn't
there
really
for
yeah.
more
Very
than
deep.
2 seconds. Oh,
Yeah.
Cassie, I'm gonna have to ask her about that. What's all this other stuff? Don't have time.
Quite a conversation starter.
Yeah, here comes my bus.
Uh-huh.
So you're sitting with this person, you're having a drink, and did you find them attractive?
Yeah, they were cute. Not like the hottest person I've ever seen, but they
Right.
were cute.
Wow.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
That hurt a little bit, but
Did
you know.
did the person? I mean, I would say. Did it proceed like a regular, like a regular date?
Yeah,
Like
it was a
you-
date.
You
Yeah.
just sat there and just whatever. Blah blah
Yeah,
blah blah
yeah.
blah blah blah. Okay. Did they move in for a kiss?
No.
Did you?
There was vibes, but no.
Okay.
Ooh, did you have to give somebody the cheek?
They didn't go. They didn't
didn't go
They
for
didn't
it, but
go
you felt
for
like
it.
they were
didn't
going
go
for it.
They
So-
they could have if they wanted
You
to.
had to-
But a lot of queer dating people are a little bit more like shy.
Got you.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So that doesn't.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's happened to me a lot on first dates with like women or queer people, where like they
Mm.
don't like kiss you on the first date because you're like,
Well, they also know that
Gotcha.
God doesn't approve and is up in his chair.
yeah, he's like, this is
Yeah,
horrible.
it's like getting lightning bolts ready.
You got to
for
say
you.
a lot of Hail Marys after.
Right. Yeah. Lupus.
Yeah.
So, all right. So they did, but had they gone for it? Would you have gone for it? Just
yeah,
to
I would have
see
made
if-
out.
Yeah, just
I
see what's
would've
going
oh,
on.
made
I would
out.
have made out. I
Not
would have
just a
kissed.
smooch.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
would have
yeah.
kissed.
Okay, all right. But you're not going to see them again.
Hubba.
Not in
hubba.
a romantic capacity.
Is this a mutual decision? Do they know this?
I mentioned it before we went on the date that this should be like a friend thing probably.
Oh, okay. So you got ahead of it.
so I got out of it.
What made you decide that even before the date?
I'm gonna go with level of attraction.
No, I feel like
No.
I'm not in a space to. I could be in a space to date right now,
Gotcha.
but I am.
So even though you were attracted to them and you hadn't even really had spent any time with them, you knew going into it that you didn't want to pursue a romantic relationship.
Yeah.
Do I have that right? Okay.
Yeah,
But
Mm,
but I was down to meet and.
Okay.
Yeah.
so you would have like if it was totally good, you would have hooked up. I mean, potentially.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got you.
As friends.
Right.
you
As
know.
friends. Yeah.
As we'll do time from time to time. You know, I
Yeah.
don't want anything.
No. We just
And
get
then we
each other
go
off.
home to our yes.
Or respective. Adam's poly now. So
Are
he's-
you?
Yeah,
yep.
Polly.
Oh my
Well, I got yeah.
Yes.
You know, I'm trying it.
At
out.
least he's poly.
Yeah.
His girlfriend doesn't know.
Yeah,
it.
she doesn't know.
She doesn't know.
Cheating
No,
on her.
that was her. It was her idea, actually.
Yeah.
but it's
Cool.
I'm not gonna say it hasn't been very complicated,
It's a lot.
and I don't know that
It's-
it's going well at the moment.
I don't.
So,
I don't know if that's gonna be my relationship style.
Have you dabbled in?
A little bit, and I
Okay.
think I could do like non-monogamy and like just physical stuff, but I wouldn't want multiple romantic partners.
Right, that's actually where we are
Yeah.
having some trouble. Yeah, because it's just very complicated to like be doing
Can I
multiple.
can I paraphrase
Fucking
for
crazy.
Adam's first experience? Do you mind me talking about this just for a minute?
No, it's fine.
Okay, thank
My
you.
first experience.
Okay, well,
what do you mean?
But let me just talk, and then you
Okay,
get in there when
yeah,
I fuck it up.
for sure.
So, Adam, this is like kind of like Mad Libs or like operator telephone or whatever. This is how I hear the story.
Mhm.
So, Adam's girlfriend says to him, "Listen, she's kind of like a guy, like Adam's a guy,
and she's also pansexual.
Yeah.
So, I don't have to explain
Her
this
first
to
name's-
Trish.
her first name's Frying.
Fuck yeah.
But
So the idea was kind of like, maybe you're missing out on some things.
yeah, it was
that's-
approached.
happens a lot.
Yeah, it's a very, but it was approached as a very like, I want to try this, and Adam was like, and I picture like as she's saying this, Adam just texting
Well-
a girl like, "What's that?" I'm sorry, I'm doing my twin.
I will say this. I'm not going to say that I set the table for this, but I very much, she knew I had expressed opinions throughout the last 5 years that we've been together.
Oh, you've been together a
that,
while.
yeah, that I would very much be okay with that if she wanted to,
Right,
but we just weren't secure enough
Wow.
to, yeah.
That's a
so,
slip.
but
That's
so,
what-
I mean, I've kind of,
that's what we call the long con.
Yes.
That's the long con right there.
well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Your
Can't
first,
con the
Hey,
the
Well, at least you're
willing.
not the type of guy that's like, it's fine as long as you do it with me.
No, actually, we had the opposite.
opposite,
She would like to do things together, and I don't want to.
So just
Mhm,
the
mhm.
funniest thing about the beginning of this, for me anyway, was that Adam had sort of a roster of girls prior to meeting this woman or whatever, his girlfriend. So he
Prospects.
but he reached out to this Dominican woman that he knew, and
Important information.
so
Had
that-
to
well,
know.
it is important because culturally, like she had no idea. Like they basically go on a date, and Adam's sitting there in Queens explaining to her. There's a bit of a language barrier, and Adam's trying to explain to her the concept of a poly relationship. So at one point she goes like, "So you give me money?" And he was like, "No."
Whoa.
See, that's what I'm saying. But then they ended up. So
No, that's not even close
But
to how
she-
it went.
she asked you for money though at
At
some
what?
point.
No, okay. Here's the thing.
Okay, go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
Okay, that's completely.
Yeah,
that was
100%.
once we started. Once we started dating.
Once the meter went down.
Once we were like hanging out.
Uh huh.
She was like, "Hey, I'm wondering if you could help me. Like, I got these bills coming up." She's like very Dominican, yeah.
Hey, whoa.
right? And
Sorry.
she's,
Sorry,
she's
Trish.
gender roles are very much in place.
Totally.
And
totally.
so she was like, listen, I got these bills coming up. Can you help help me out? And I was like, yeah. And this is already kind of not conventional. I was like, yeah, I don't really do that. I'm like, I'm also in a full-on relationship where
So
there are financial obligations of certain types. And so I was like, just so you know, but I also was very like, if that's what you need, I don't want to keep you from like a situation where men are paying your bills. And she goes, actually, she was like, no problem. This is all kind of new to me.
But if
Oh,
and
you,
so
okay,
she-
yeah.
but if you give me a baby, I have to give the baby to her. No,
There was a lot of misunderstandings. You're right in
Yes.
that sense that she thought, she was like, wait, so do you want me to do stuff with you guys? Because she was like, I'm only straight. And I go, no, we don't.
but
we
for
don't.
money,
Yeah. But
I
this was,
will-
we also kind of had a hit. Like I knew her she was a friend of a friend. We were never romantic. I was never single, but it was like, I just shot my shot when.
So what's funny
Yeah.
is like, and what Adam has learned, because I've been kind of on this journey with Adam, and
we're
what's-
really into it.
what's funny
I
to
consult
me,
Brian
is
on everything.
you can't bring like this whole poly relation, this whole universe. Everyone has to be kind of in on it. It's very hard to like go to some Dominican
Mhm.
woman who you knew from
Well-
and be like, "Hey, come into our." So that's why. What is that website? What's the app you're on?
Field. That's another one. Also just Tinder too. But like I met a lady on Field and we saw each other for a few weeks and that was polar opposite. She was like she was like
Yeah, she
totally
knew,
cool
she knew the
with
game.
Yeah, she was like, this is what I'm
She was
I'm
a doctor too. Could have done
Right.
very well. Could have been a doctor's
Whoa.
wife. Hello.
and so yeah, right. She did give me a little bit of free medical advice. So
Okay.
That's
that
really
was nice. It was
nice.
great she was actually great, but very weirdly friend vibes. Which
Yeah.
is very hard to have sex with someone that you just have friend vibes with.
Try
But
being,
we gave it the old college try.
try being related to him.
Yeah.
What? So anyway,
Yeah.
so now Adam, we don't have to do the whole show about Adam's poly journey, but it is very interesting because it is one of these things where everyone has to sort of be on board with like what the whole poly thing, because I think bringing somebody in, it's kind of like explaining a timeshare to somebody. You know, like you're like, okay, do I own this for 3 weeks out of the year, and then I can go to other properties? You're like, well, yeah, but not on holidays. And you're like, I can't.
Yeah,
that's a really good way
There's
to
a
explain
cancellation
it.
fee.
Yeah.
I have to hire a lawyer to get out of it.
How do I get out of this? Oh, you don't.
But that same woman that I kind of had like a thing with her in the beginning.
Yep.
And then like a couple of weeks ago, like she came back and was like, hey, let's give it another shot.
You got the good
and then
dick.
every time it would like, she would leave my house, or the first time I left her house, she was like, yeah, this is weird for me. Like I can't do it. And then so this time I was like, are you sure? I'm
surprised she wants to give it another go.
She just wanted to. I literally ran into her walking down the street, and she was like, it was like it was kind of like, it was kind of romantic.
And it also speaks to
really romantic
dating in New York City, where this is your best option is to date a guy and that's poly, and you don't like it, but you're like, all right, I don't know. And
but she was very much, she had kids, didn't want any more kids, was divorced, and just was like very like, I'm just trying to have some fun.
Right.
But then it was like, wait, not that much fun.
It's a lot of fun.
And also not in the bed where another lady like sleeps.
Because you brought her back to your apartment.
Yeah.
And that seemed weird to you.
That was, it really went off in the deep end, as they say.
Right.
Which hosting at your own house is
it's
a little creepy.
Yeah,
it's a little strange when it's you and your girlfriend's house.
Well, unless it's part of the poly, you have to have an like I was always joking with these poly people, is because like they have all these rules, like this is my primary, this is my secondary, but you almost need all those rules, as corny as it sounds.
You have to have more rules because there's more people.
Well, in the beginning it was like, we talked about it was going to be fun, like we're not going to have all those rules, and like we will just sort of, in the beginning it was, she wanted to do like don't ask, don't tell,
right?
And I kind of was like very much on board for that.
Sure.
But it gets too complicated to where
I
you're
wouldn't
like,
want that, because then I don't want to feel like I'm like hiding something from a partner.
Sure.
And then you're just cheating on each other. That's all it is.
Well, that's kind of why I liked that it was like
right,
ethical cheat, but it was like kind of fun. It was kind of it was kind of like the 50s.
But you're just rebranding cheating. I mean,
Yeah,
you're really, you're just like, oh, I have an idea in our relationship. I'm gonna have sex with other people and not tell you.
Like, all right.
Okay, great. I'm gonna do the same thing, and but I won't tell you
listen,
either.
I know married couples that do that.
I think it's every couple's going to be different in like what they want and like what works.
Absolutely. But I do think that if you're going to do this poly, you have to meet them in this field, and you have to, there seems like a big construct to it. You can't.
There's a lot more people than you would think that are open to it. Because at the beginning I thought, I'm like, this is a very small segment of the population that I'm even can date.
And also what the problem Adam runs into is Adam likes African-American women and he likes Latin American women. And that's typically not a big thing in the field category, right? Am I saying the wrong thing?
Yeah. I'm finding,
go ahead,
on Tinder. So on Tinder, there's like a non-monogamous tab.
Ooh.
And that's where I'm seeing more people I would be interested in. Yeah, they have a tab for everything.
Wow.
Sure
I'm banned, so I wouldn't know.
Oh, yikes.
I'm banned from Tinder, Field.
Sweetie.
Wow,
Hinge.
what happened? That's a great segue. What happened?
Is Cassie banned or is Trish banned?
Cassie's banned. She was soliciting.
Oh, were you really?
No, I wasn't like subscribed to my OnlyFans. I was just like, they thought I was. In my bio, I was just like, oh, like I do sex work. I don't even know if I put that actually. I don't know if it was just my photos. On Field, I was like, I'm a sex worker. And they banned me, which is funny because they're allegedly sex positive, but they hate sex workers. And Field follows me on Instagram.
They want it to be
DM'd the CEO
for the love of the game. They don't want money involved.
Well, I wasn't even soliciting. I was just like, this is like, someone didn't date me because I'm a sex worker. So like, it's going to be on my profile. So like, right away. And
is their issue that sex work is illegal? Is that what it is? Like they look at sex work. Do they think it's prostitution?
I mean, in their mind, I think they're going to be like, it's soliciting regardless. I don't know.
So what if you put like, I'm a sex actress? I wonder if that's the.
I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea.
So how are you banned? Like, what does that even mean? Like
I can't make an account. Like they banned my account. So if I try to like sign up again, like it won't let me. But I don't use dating apps anyway, so I don't really care.
Right.
I only was using it to get to solicit.
Yeah, solicit. Yeah, exactly. To find customers for my pussy.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. I can't imagine you'd be banned. Is there one? Is there like an X, but for like
right? There needs to be one for like a Raya, but for people in sex work.
Yeah,
where it's like invite only.
I know.
Yeah, it's called Bed Page.
But then you wouldn't really be able to solicit anybody because it's all people in the
That's all people in
industry.
the industry,
So it
yeah.
would only be if you wanted to meet people,
Meet
which I don't know if you want to meet people like in
No,
the
I don't
industry
wanna
to
meet
date.
anyone.
To date,
ever.
I mean.
Yeah, I don't want to.
I don't want to meet anyone ever.
I didn't mean to make that sound so bleak, but I don't know if you're interested in meeting.
I mean, I would
like,
date other sex workers for
would you
sure.
date a
but, like,
performer,
yeah.
a male performer, or a female?
Yeah,
or,
yeah. I date any
or
of them.
whomever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, any of them.
Yeah.
And most sex, I mean, like Joanna Angel was with that small hands guy,
Mhm.
and they're getting divorced. And
R.I.P.
we talked about if those two kids can't make it work.
I know,
No,
right?
it actually, when I saw that, like, I had a hunch for a few months based on what they were posting, and when I saw it official, I was like, love isn't real.
Yeah, the thing is, he had no tattoos when he met her. Isn't that something? No,
Really?
No, I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
I was like, whoa.
Yeah, imagine.
Is he? Do you know if he's in? Is he in New York
He's
still?
still in New York, yeah.
Okay, we should look up small. You should get small hands back in.
Did we get Joanna
could
Angel
be-
in the divorce though? I feel
I
like
want Aaron in the small. I want him. I don't want
Well, let's reach
Joanna.
out. I mean, they're both great kids, and
I
they're
always
both
liked
nice
him.
people.
He's
and
a good.
yeah,
He's a good boy.
he's a very nice kid, very nice man. He looks very young, so I always feel like he's just
I think he's like 45.
he is,
Yeah.
but he looks very young.
Yeah.
He's got that monster cock on him, and so I've heard.
It's more what
anyway.
he does with it, though.
I can't watch. I can't say can't watch porn, but like when as you can tell, I'm covered in stupid tattoos. But like people that have all those tattoos, it's very difficult to watch porn with that many tattoos because I don't know whose body starts and whose body stops.
Interesting.
There's just a lot of ink kind of going around, and you're just kind of like, all right, like what is, and especially now because like there's that thing where I'm sure there's a term for it, but when you have a tattoo, it's just an entire color. Like a black arm.
Yikes.
Oh, yeah,
That's
yeah.
weird.
Yeah, well, that's like a thing
It's
now.
a thing. I think people do it when they just, if they don't like their tattoos,
Cover.
they just
It's
like
a cover up.
full black sleeves.
But then what happens if you don't like that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
The removal would
What
be
if you don't like
crazy.
that?
Yeah.
Oh God.
I mean, you're really you really cross the Rubicon.
Like
as
I want to
they
get rid
say.
of this big bullet.
Yeah, I'm
Amputate.
I'm tired of having this skull and crossbones on my arm like a pirate ship. I'm just
Yeah.
going to get solid black down my entire arm. It just seems like
crazy.
Yeah, it seems like a lot.
Yeah.
You want to hear a quick, stupid, funny tattoo story? So I'm constantly putting my foot in my mouth, right? And I have a half sister who lives in. I know you've heard the story before. I'm sorry.
I don't think I remember what this is.
You will in a minute. trust
Okay.
me. So my half sister lives in Myrtle Beach. And if you've never been to Myrtle Beach, by the way, if you go to Myrtle Beach, you are the most beautiful girl for 150 miles. It is like it.
I'm the most beautiful girl.
Yeah. What are you saying about
What I
on
mean,
the Upper East Side? Is she
Wait,
not-
what are you talking about?
We're gonna
Speaking of putting your foot in your mouth,
we're gonna take a quick break, everybody.
Let
Hey,
me tell you about Helix mattresses.
what I mean, yeah, exactly. Tired of doing prepackaged meals from home.
Right after this word from Athletic Greens. What if we
yeah.
did a live read every time you offended the guests?
We make millions of dollars.
That would be
Right.
great. And then we just I just invoice the company.
Yeah, tell you what, I'd be in a
I'm like,
4-bedroom.
You don't know us, but
Okay, what I meant by that is, no, you're gorgeous. Of course you are. You're a beautiful girl. I mean, 100%. But what I mean is like when you're in Myrtle Beach in like April, or when you're off season in Myrtle Beach, it's like people just walk around in like sweatpants and everyone's very heavy. And again, I don't mean to disparage everyone in
Mhm.
Myrtle Beach, but like
but you'd kind of
when you go out in Myrtle Beach, like they had a little party for me, and they do very well down there. And like I had on a collared shirt, and it was just kind of like I look like the king of
the city.
the king of Europe or something. Like I was, So anyway, so the last time I was down there, prior to this last trip, I got this Richie Rich, right? Fun times, right? Because I like Richie Rich, and I was like,
Yeah.
and I needed something to do because it was a long weekend.
I
and
needed something.
I needed to
I
like
do
get
that when I
is
travel
the
too.
funniest.
Yeah.
Really? Oh
Yeah.
God!
Yeah.
I
like
just
to get
love that.
tattoos when I'm
I love
Hey,
the
thank
making
you.
a permanent decision because I needed something to do.
well,
That's yeah.
and also
All
like.
right. All right.
I don't drink, and I, married and everything. So like, I need sort of stories sometimes, just things to happen. And so the last time I was down there was 2 years ago. I got this thing, no harm, no foul, it's fine. And then when I was going to go down there again, I decided I've always wanted to have like a devil, but I didn't want to have like some cute devil. And then I also didn't want to have like Bayomet or some kind of like satanic, thing in my arm. So this is. If you know what Underwood deviled ham is, this is the Underwood deviled ham devil. It's this ridiculous corporate mascot from the 19th century. And so And my grandparents used to have this stuff in their house, and I used to be scared of it. It's a real like white trash Irish Catholic thing to have.
Be scared of it.
And so
That's pretty spooky. Yeah,
I was scared.
Wow.
The original,
Scary.
will you pull up Underwood for her, please, just to show her?
What's
Because
that?
there are two versions of this.
Oh,
The
okay.
first
This
one
is
is
the OG.
yeah, no, the first one is fucking terrifying. It is
Oh,
a skinny
oh,
devil
it's a different
with his
one.
arms like this.
Got you. Hold
Underwood,
on.
and he'll show you in a second. So anyway, thank you. So I decided I was gonna get this thing. So I called the same guy at the same tattoo parlor. It's literally across the train tracks, right? So I go and I make the appointment to go down there. And also, like, if you get a tattoo done in Myrtle Beach, it's like a third of the cost of here. Not that I don't really care, but it's just, and the guy,
Is it this one? No, on the
yes, that's the original one.
So
Look how
that's
scary that is.
Yeah, right.
I mean,
Terrifying.
yeah, that's really scary.
I know.
Terrifying.
That is on
You
a
should have
can-
gotten that one.
I know. Well, I got another arm.
He kind of
Yeah.
looks like
and then show her the one that I
who's
have.
that
'cause it-
wrestler.
I don't know.
The
Iron Sheik.
Iron Sheik. He kind of looks like.
So
Sure, the one that's on your
yeah,
arm that she's looking
because
at.
it's on the can, but just for the context,
Okay,
please.
there you go.
See.
That's the one on his arm.
Okay, I've
Right.
seen that.
Yeah,
This
It's-
this
yeah,
I've definitely seen in the
yeah.
grocery
it's out of
store.
Massachusetts anyway, so it's
Oh,
like one of
okay.
these New England anyway. So I decide I'm going to get this thing. So I contact the place, leave a deposit, and it's like across the train tracks. It's like Myrtle Beach. It's like there's like a vape and tattoo district in Myrtle Beach, and I go to the place. I walk in, and it's like, it's all black. It's kind of like, some tattoo places are like, we're a motorcycle gang. And some are like, we're like into wizards and goth. And this was a wizard and goth place,
Oh.
like a Gandalf in the corner, but like a
Sure.
shitty knockoff, like a Temu Gandalf, And so I go in and there's a woman.
Temu Gandalf.
There
That's,
you go.
I think you
Thank
just
you.
named the episode.
So there's this woman behind the counter and she's very large. I mean, she was about like 5'10" or something, a big girl. And she was there and she's kind of, gothed up a little bit. And she hands me all this paperwork. And now I can't see very well. Like I can't see text message. I can't see text on a piece of paper. So I tell her, and it's all like legal stuff. Like, I don't have hepatitis. I'm not on drugs. You have to like sign all that. So I tell her, I go, hey, listen, I'm sorry. I know this sounds weird, but I know what this is, but I can't really read it. And she was very nice. And she goes, I'll just read it to you. So she's going through, she goes, oh, do you have hepatitis? No. Do you have infectious HIV? No. Do you have this? No. And then she goes to, and she's kind of having fun with this. She goes, are you breastfeeding? And I just went, are you offering? Because daddy is thirsty. And I did like the Silence of the Lambs thing. And she slams the fucking, like the clipboard down and just leaves. And there's another guy who's like bald with a comb over. Looks like one of those guys who's like probably 27, but looks like he's 50. And he's wearing like a shirt like Greedo shot first or whatever, And he's like, and he goes, yeah. I said, what was that about?
I feel like that would fly in the biker devil place, but not the wizard
Yeah,
place.
but she asked me if I was breastfeeding. Like, give me a
That's fine.
fucking
That's just-
break.
no, I'm
I know,
joking, but yeah.
I agree. And he went like, I'm real sorry. She's
I'm real
very,
sorry.
she's sometimes very uptight, and I'm sorry about that. And I was like, well, what do I do? I already paid for the tattoo. Like, what am I? And he goes, I'll finish it. And he goes, well, do you have AIDS? Like that. No. So anyway, so I get
He
to
said, why are you offering?
yeah,
yeah,
right.
I'm a bug
Yeah.
chaser.
I start singing
You just
Philadelphia.
do the same joke for every question.
Well, I was burning the street, and I was going on the street, and I
Have
was
we
on.
learned nothing?
Right. It's not grape jelly in my forehead.
Right.
So then I go in, the same guy, and of course, like as soon as the guy sees me, he's this little guy from West Virginia, and he's tattoos all over his head. By the way, for those of you listening, if you want to get a tattoo, if you get it on your head, it really doesn't hurt at all because there's no nerves up there. The people that have the spine tattoos, those hurt like shit. So I start telling him the story, and I'm like, because I'm embarrassed. I'm like, can you fucking believe that shit happened? She's asking me if I was breastfeeding, and he's like, yeah, man, I'm real sorry. And he finishes, and he gets the whole thing, and he goes, yeah, I got to tell you, he goes, that was actually my wife, and she is breastfeeding. And I was like, motherfucker. And he goes, I'm sorry, man. She's pretty cool, but she probably, she's probably hormonal, but and I was like, well, all right. So of course I left with way too big of a tip, and then I just left.
As you should.
Sure.
Yeah. But so that's what I did. That's what I did there. So
That's a story.
it's a story.
That is a story.
I know. So
Like that- that's a story.
So now I like the Pet Shop Boys, and on July 4th, some of our listeners are going to be meeting me there. I'm going to Lytham, England, to see the Pet Shop Boys at the Lytham Music Festival, which is northwest of Manchester. It's in the middle of fucking nowhere. So 4th of July, come on, Cassie or
Hell yeah.
Trish, let's go.
What's your name?
Yeah, whatever your name
I
is.
love
your name
spending
is?
the 4th of July not in the US.
especially
So,
because it's the 250th anniversary, and the U.S. is enjoying such universal
Oh my
acclaim
gosh.
all over the world. I think we're gonna dress up like what's the guy with the
Uncle Sam.
Uncle Sam. You know,
Yeah, we're like so united right now.
I'm just gonna jump up there and
united we stand.
I'm just gonna walk around and go, "You're welcome."
Stars and stripes.
You're
forever.
welcome. Hey, there's not a
Wow.
tariff on joy.
There sure
So-
ain't.
So you're only doing OnlyFans now.
yes,
Okay, how's that going for you?
it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you? And I'm not trying to count your money, but are you
Mhm.
having a successful experience on OnlyFans?
It's like paying bills, but I'm not quitting my other sources
Sure.
of income.
Okay.
You gotta have multiple revenue
Yes.
streams.
And what type of content can we look at on your OnlyFans?
all.
I understand, but I mean,
content,
it's just a boy, girl, girl, girl,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
boy, boy, girl, boy, 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 girl.
Jack off inspiration.
Yeah, there's boy, girl, girl,
or
girl,
instruction rather.
boy, girl,
Degradation.
Yeah, all of that.
And
Lots
just
of
for
solo.
all the social media platforms, these aren't actual boys. Am I right about that? I just want to make that clear. They're not 14.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And if they are, by the way, let's take this off camera.
No, they're well
They're-
over
these are-
well over 18.
And if I remember from other shows, you meet them. How do you meet the other content creators?
I feel like when I first started, I was doing it with people I met like on dating apps that I was like kind of seeing, but
Mm.
that I don't do that anymore. It's like I only work with other established sex workers.
Right.
So just people in the industry. We're just like mutuals on the
Okay.
internet.
So that's how. So it's like, are they people that are in New York, or do you sometimes travel?
I don't travel anymore,
Okay.
but yeah, it's just New York based.
Okay. Is there enough of a base of that? Because
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
It's like very indie here. There's no like big production companies.
Sure.
But I'm mostly doing solos and then making like weird art porn more
Okay.
than anything.
Like, what do you mean by that?
Art porn.
What is-
Like so
ahead.
last year I screened a film I made that
remember,
yeah.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
that one it's more like artistic. Like we had like a whole like sound person. Like it was like shot really beautifully. It's like very witchy. So
Mhm.
there's like it's like a story. It's not just like porn. It's like porn plus like a whole
Yeah.
film.
Like
How-
Xanadu or Caligula.
She probably has no idea what you're talking about.
It
But
was Caligula.
Caligula, Bob Guccione made
Yes.
this. The guy from Penthouse in the middle of the
Mm.
the
They put
70s.
they
Oh, okay.
shoehorned sex scenes in there,
Yes.
but
Gotcha,
it's
gotcha.
it's a story and there's high production. You know,
yeah,
high production.
production. Yeah.
So,
Fun.
how many minutes was that movie?
I think like 17 minutes.
Okay, all
Oh,
right.
okay. So it's
Now-
like a little
Is it have a beginning, a middle, and an end?
It's kind of non-linear, but
Okay.
like yeah.
experimental.
Yeah,
what-
it's
Frenchie
a little more
porn.
experimental.
So, what like?
it ends with a cum shot. So
Okay, it ends with a cum shot.
yeah.
Ooh,
Is it like a? And I'm not trying to.
my
I'm not-
kind of experiment.
Yeah, no kidding. Wow, 17 minutes. What do you go 4 times?
My
Um,
hypothesis is
well, I read a
all over
poem. I
your
read
face.
a poem at the beginning.
Do you
yeah.
really?
Wow,
there once
that's
was
how a lot of my dates go.
Yeah. Does it have anything to do with a man from Nantucket? What is the poem about? Can you?
It's like a poem I wrote
Okay.
like a while ago. So like the film is based on the devil tarot card. So it's like breaking like toxic cycles and relationships.
Okay.
So I'm like,
oh, there's
so
a
it's
message.
like, yeah. So like me and my scene partner are like chained up to each other,
Okay.
and like we're like
Is it a
breaking the
boy
chain,
or a
breaking the
girl?
cycle. It's a guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Um,
Does he look like a pan or something, or would look like some sort of like a woodland creature, like a satyr
no,
or something?
no. Do you want to see what he looks like?
Well, that's gonna be hard. for me,
Yeah,
but show it to
I
Adam.
would love to.
Please.
I'll describe it for you.
Yes.
slowly.
Mhm. Audio description. Just this beautiful cock. And how did you meet this guy? Was it a guy you were dating?
No, this was just
Like film school kind of thing?
online.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you have in the 17 minutes, do you have sex with this guy?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
And how
Far out.
it was a good time.
does
All right.
she ever?
Was it like on top of like a mystical mushroom or something? Like I'm trying to picture.
We filmed it at my friend's apartment that was like very aesthetic. This was like this is
I can probably see that. Let me have a look at this
it's
fella.
a photo
Okay.
of a Polaroid.
Okay.
Have a-
He
have a look at
it's
this.
very fuzzy, but he kind of looks like my favorite quarterback, Lamar Jackson. I don't know if you know who that is.
I'm not a
but
football girl.
Oh, look at
you
you
know.
grabbing your ass and everything.
Yeah, it's a good
Oh,
good
that's
one.
hot.
Yeah,
It's hanging on my
It's very
fridge.
blurry, so I'm basing this on like
Right.
it sort of
By
looks
the
like
way,
he has similar hair.
Is this an iPhone 2?
12 mini.
All right. All
It's
right.
the mini.
It's a mini.
Yeah.
I don't want think
it's dainty.
I know.
You
Yeah, I
don't-
don't think
you
you can get a mini anymore.
you like
I
it?
can't. That's why I love this. The phone quality is obviously bad.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know. You might try to look into. That's one of those. If you try to update it, was it gonna start sparking or something?
I mean, like the battery dies really fast
Yeah.
and stuff. But
That's really cute.
Okay.
So in that picture, it was all people. Is he African American?
yes.
Okay, I understand. Huh. So it's a 17-minute long movie that starts with the poem.
If you couldn't tell by the name Lamar Jackson,
Leroy Washington,
like I mean, you know,
and
I
Tricia
don't know,
Yearwood.
maybe I wasn't, you know,
Yeah,
maybe that wasn't clear, but
So
he's a black man.
okay. And if I'm a member of your, okay, so this is a very important thing with OnlyFans, at least for me, for the content consumer. When I join your OnlyFans, is it like $20 a month and I get access to all of your content?
No,
Okay.
it's $10 a month, and that's your cover fee.
Right.
Mm.
And then
So you can see like tits.
Okay, well at least you can see tits.
You can see tits.
your
yeah,
tits.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes a little
Somebody's-
bit more if I'm being
somebody's
generous,
tits.
but then it's like you can see tits, and then you can like message me.
Okay.
Okay.
But then you have to pay for like
But then you have scenes
videos.
on there.
Yeah.
Also. So if I wanted to buy, like, do you have the movie for sale?
Yeah.
How much is the movie?
it depends on who's purchasing it.
asking?
yeah.
So it's not like $1.
Yeah, no, it's like people will be like, oh, do you have like a boy girl? Do you have a threesome?
Got you. Oh, so you're just
Oh,
like
So you
you're
deal
like
them
a
out.
deal. Yeah.
Yeah, and
She's
then
like, "Meet me on
I'll
Burke."
base it on how much they usually like tip and stuff of how I know they'll be able to
Wow.
afford.
Sliding
It's
scale.
It's exhausting. Sliding in and out scale. Am
Uh-huh.
I right?
In out, in out.
So it's not like I can go on and they have that lock thing and I can click and go unlock
No,
this
you can on
scene.
my. I have a loyal fans that I don't really use, but the only film I have up is that film
Okay.
that you can pay for.
okay.
And if I- Go
is
ahead.
there a set amount?
There's a set amount. I forgot.
Okay, I mean, like,
don't
is
check
it-
that app?
What's
It's like,
loyal
can I
fan?
just get a ballpark?
I mean,
And-
if it's a 17-minute film, like
Seven-
$30.
Okay.
Okay.
And do
all
I
right.
own it?
Yeah,
Okay. So I can
I'd
then
like
I
to get. Can we get it on 16 millimeter?
I trust me. I'm trying to make like a Super 8 film, and like
Yeah.
I have a VHS player. I want to. Yeah,
You're trying to get into.
we're getting into the analog.
fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's really fun.
You can emulate a lot of that in post,
Yeah.
but you
Yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah.
You guys should have
I'm
an
happy to-
off-camera.
Yeah, I'm happy to
conversation.
help you with
Yeah.
any-
Well,
with any
yeah. Can you?
production.
All right. So, and of all the content, it's like, boy, so if I'm on your, so it's $10, but now I'm in the room. But from there, I then have to go, hey, Trish, it's Brian, big time, first time caller.
Big time.
caller.
Long-time
What if we
listener.
started calling you? What if we started calling you Big Time Brian McCarthy? Because you kind of almost did it a little bit,
Yeah.
and I liked it.
It's on VH1 18 years ago. for,
Big
a
Time
couple
Brian
of
McCarthy.
seasons, I think, we've done my show, kind of blind, thick head of hair for a guy my age. But
Yeah.
that's
Oh.
about it. So, all right. So then, now when you went on this date with this person, does all the sex work stuff come up like out of the gate? Because I know you're also an esthetician, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So do you lead with the esthetician? Or
No.
Okay.
That's like not. I don't
you don't
love
Yeah.
that job, so I don't really talk about it.
Okay.
Like it's just
Yeah.
I do it 3 times a week.
Okay.
Usually people know if they like follow my Instagram that I know that I do like sex work and like
Okay.
all the sex education stuff.
Okay.
But I always make it a point to bring it up.
Like immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. And has anyone ever been like Scooby-Doo and just like run out of the room? But they already know, right? Or I mean,
Well, the first woman I ever dated
Go ahead.
like came to my porn screening. So she knew I was bi. She knew I was a sex worker, pursued me anyways, and then she was like, I can't date you because you're a sex worker.
And this was the screening that you had like
yeah, like
around
over a
the
year
last time
ago.
we saw you.
yeah, like
Yeah.
I think it was like just over a year
so
ago
that was the first woman you
that I like
dated?
officially dated. Yeah.
Wow.
In your whole life?
And my whole life.
You're a bit of a late bloomer,
A little bit, yeah.
which is fine.
But I
Yeah.
feel like you did a lot of other like
Well, I had
You know
sex
what I
with
mean?
women before, and like I like,
Sure.
went on dates with some
You
women.
just never
but this
had
was
a
the first woman that
relationship.
I was like, okay, I'm like.
and so
really
she
into
came
her.
and she said, I can't do this.
It was like not just like I can't do this,
Was
but
it
like it was
dramatic?
like it was dramatic. Yeah,
Yeah.
It was
Like
really dramatic.
Chardonnay.
yeah,
fluid,
like
right?
yeah, it was like the day after the election, actually.
Oh, wow.
So
Okay.
she's probably
Well,
really
it's a
happy on top of
heightened-
it too.
Yeah, she's probably stoked.
She's like, this is a bit of a
America's
good news, bad
gonna
news for
be
me.
great
Yeah.
again, again,
Right.
because it was the first time.
But you got Leroy's dick juice all over your face every time I look at you, whether I like it or not. Do you still
Hmm.
talk to that guy?
The guy from
actor?
the film?
Yeah.
I mean, not like we don't like texting, but like, yeah, we're cool when I see him.
Okay.
He's cool.
All right. So
I filmed with him a few other times too.
Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah.
So if I wanted to watch the other content, I'm still kind of weirdly on this. I'm sorry, but like, so I'm on your OnlyFans. I go, hey, what's up, Trish? It's your boy. It's your boy. It's your bro, Brian. Hey, I'm interested to know what other content do you have for a sale? And then you go, huh? Do I have a live one here?
Let me
What's going
thumb
on?
through.
Let me.
I'll send when people do that a lot, and I'll just like send a bunch of different options.
Okay,
Yeah.
I see. But they have.
I like that you're like a curator. It's not. I mean, I've only poked around on OnlyFans a little bit, but it's all very like, here's the link, put in your information. Like it's not as
I like
personal.
it. I like to like I'm like chatty.
Got you.
Yeah.
I do feel like, and I don't know if you ever noticed this, but I do feel like anytime you ever sign up for a thing, you always get those little. I never know if those are auto generated.
It's
or
auto.
not.
Like I have one that's like automated, but it's like really long, and it's like these are my
It'll
interests.
be like, hey babe.
Mine's not like fake though. Like I can't do the like the it's just like hey what
but
up?
it'll be because I'm like I was never active, so like I would sign up for things like, okay, it's $10 or whatever. All right, I get to see a couple of things, and then because I don't engage very much, then there's like a pitch. It's like what's the matter? You didn't really like? Can I how can I make this a better deal for you or something?
I don't do
So that.
like I feel like I know a lot of subscribers will subscribe and then just kind of check it once in a while, and then there'll be some that chat with me like every day. There'll be some that like it's just like different, so I don't like hound people to be like, why don't you want to buy my? I'm just like, some people might just subscribe to subscribe,
right?
Or they're just like supporting me, or, like, so I'm not. I don't know. I'm like,
I'll subscribe and then I usually just cancel immediately, so I don't forget to subscribe. And then I kind of go through and I'm like, I look for the free content. I'd rather spend $40 and get access to like some stuff that I want to watch, other than spend $10 and then be like, oh my god, I got to go down this. It's like a pirate ship, and I've got to follow this map, or got to
well, I
spend
feel
$10.
like it's like
Some
with
people like
OnlyFans, it's like it's not necessarily just like, oh, this is my porn. It's like you're subscribing to me because you like me as like a person, and like you're interested in my life. Because also like we'll share deeds about my life and stuff.
Got you.
Oh, kind
So
of.
it's
Yeah,
for the
I feel like
fans.
you're more of like your personality. People want to get to know you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm distant. I'm cold and distant with my OnlyFans girls.
I get in like
I want to know.
Which I also don't mind. I'm like, if you don't want to chat, that's fine. Just buy my
very
shit.
little.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially because it's actually funny. There's this porn
Let's
girl
keep this professional.
I know from LA, and I've known her forever and ever. And she's very nice, and because I worked in the industry, so I hired her for a couple different things. And like, she has an OnlyFans, but all it is it's pictures of like her in like jeans and a winter jacket, and like her rescue dog, and it's like everyone, and it's like, hi guys, I'm here with my this is my 3-legged pit bull named Lucky, and we're just going up to Mount Hood in Oregon. And
I love that.
Yeah, but I do, but you've really got to be like you got to be a real mark.
But there's nothing else.
Nothing else. She'll have, but the thing is like, I guess.
Well, a lot of famous like TikTok girls will have OnlyFans, and you subscribe, and it's like just thirst traps, like no nude, nothing. I see why people get mad at that.
Yeah.
I subscribe. Did you say I see white people?
No, I see why people get mad. I see why people get real mad at that.
Karens.
Yeah.
Excuse me. On my way to the white person store.
Yeah, I just thought that was funny. I see white people get furious.
I mean, they probably do. Yeah.
Hey, really quick,
get real mad.
Real quick, we got a super chat from Henry Kissinger.
Hi, Henry.
I think it's the real guy. He says, Adam, have you mentally prepared Brian for his upcoming Stuttering John appearance? You're not letting him do it blind, are you? Is that a blind? Is he making
he's making a
joke about
joke.
your vision? I think we're going to do it next Friday.
Yeah,
Friday.
I believe we are going to be on his show next Friday, and then it's sort of
not sure if it'll be before or after this.
Yes,
but
it's up to him to do whatever he wants with the content.
Sure.
I'm not too concerned about whatever we're going to talk about. It's going to be fine, be fun, and whatever.
I think he's just maybe that was just all set up so he could make a blind joke.
I say,
well,
I get it. I understand.
Right. Anyways,
it is so boring if I talk to you about it. It doesn't matter. There's a guy that does a thing and he wants to talk to me, and so okay, no problem. It's easy. I don't like doing Zoom shows necessarily, but he lives in Calabasas and he doesn't want to fly me economy plus. I will only fly economy plus. Even more leg room? I think so. Southwest Group 3. Can I tell you a funny Halloween story, which I've actually never told before? And it's kind of a funny, it just occurred to me earlier today. So I grew up in Baltimore City, right? Not to brag. And then when I was like 15, my mother and stepfather, not my dad, moved.
You're not my real dad.
You're not my real dad.
Gary.
Yeah, pretty
Or
much.
whatever his name is.
Oh, that's Gary.
Greg.
Let's keep it. Might as well. Anyway, but they moved. Like I moved from like the middle. This doesn't really matter with the stupid story, but like we moved from like the city of Baltimore to the middle of fucking nowhere, like about 45 miles north of Baltimore, to a town called Freeland. It was all like either developments over here or big farms, and it was like 2 miles from Pennsylvania. So it's like I didn't know anybody up there, but somehow I decided I was going to have a Halloween party. And I was.
And is this when you used to hitchhike to Lens Crafters?
Yes,
that's my favorite. That's my favorite Brian McCarthy, big time Brian McCarthy fact is that you were how old?
I was 15 at the time. Yeah,
you worked at a Lens Crafters, which you had sort of scammed your way into because they can't hire a 15-year-old.
I was a young frame stylist,
but then you would hitchhike to the mall.
I had to walk a mile up this hill by like
both ways,
past farms. Yeah, it was a hill both ways.
Defied physics.
And I mean, Adam knows the story, but like I knew every gay or pedophile in northern Baltimore County. They all knew me because I'd stand out there in my Lens Crafters blue jacket and my tie in 1988, like with my thumb out,
begging them to make a move
next to a cow fence. They go, not today, Brian. Brian, get in here. Today's my lucky day. No, it isn't. How far down 83 you going, man? I'll take you to exit 19, but that's it. You want to go all the way to Hunt Valley? I'm taking you to 40. It's going to be at least, you got to show me one of your balls. At least one of them.
Did
little cock tease. No, but I had enough of a network. Typically, I would get those guys. It was like 8 miles to go from the mile walk to 83, which is a big highway. And then I would stand literally at the entrance of the highway with my thumb out, and someone else would give me a ride. I hitchhiked. I was like the last person to hitchhike in America. I know.
I saw John Waters last week, and he read a chapter from his book about him hitchhiking.
Who's also from Baltimore.
Who's also
Wow, what a crazy coinky dink.
As a matter of fact, he knows my aunt. They both grew up in Lutherville.
Anyways, I derailed your story.
It's okay.
Continue.
So I'm 16, right? And I decide I'm going to have a Halloween party. And I'm up in the middle of nowhere. So just to get somebody that I knew from that area to go to my house, it's a half an hour drive. So it's far away.
And you didn't know anyone.
I didn't know anybody. So, but I managed to, but it was funny. I was taking driving ed classes, and there was a guy who taught driving ed who was like in his mid-20s. And he was one of these guys that wanted to hang out with teenagers because of girls. So he bought us. I was like, hey, if I invite you to my Halloween party, can you buy us booze?
Yeah,
and he was
like, you bring the California coolers.
And he actually drove the school, like the driving school car to the party. And like,
this is like Danny McBride would play this guy in an HBO series.
1,000,000%.
Like, hey, Brad.
So he shows up. And some other people, like I had about 25 people there, right? And which is a pretty good turnout. And the house is on 3 acres, and there's a little stream that runs through it, and it's kind of big deck. But it used to be a schoolhouse. It was built in 1850. The house is a disaster. But anyway, so everyone's there. It's outside. It's actually on Halloween night. I was dressed like a pregnant nun. That was my costume. And there was this guy that came to my party, and I didn't know him very well. And he brought his girlfriend. His girlfriend was really cute. And she was older. He was like 16. She was like 18. And these people all lived like down in Baltimore County. None of this really matters, but they brought their friend who was a girl. I didn't know the girl, and she was also dressed like a nun. And she comes to the party, and party's happening. Everyone's here. Everyone's there. My parents were like there, but we're all just getting high and drinking. I don't even know how that even worked out. The 25-year-old is like, yeah, man, later on, we're all going to my mom's got lupus or what, like, I don't know what. So we're all hanging out. So at a certain point, one of my friends comes up and he goes, hey, do you know what's going on down in the hammock? And I said, now there's a hammock, which is down by, it's like one of those like built into 2 trees. And it's by this little stream that ran through the property, but it's kind of down the hill a little bit. I mean, whatever, 300 feet maybe. And I said, no. And they go, you know that girl who's dressed like a nun? I go, yeah. And she goes, she's sucking everybody's dick.
And you went,
oh yeah.
It was like a cartoon. or like, go, like,
victim of circumstance. Yes. Allow me to investigate. What a predicament. So anyway, I'm like, what? Now, this girl, by the way, and I'm not being unkind, but she was voluptuous. She was a big girl on top of it, and she was dressed like a nun. So she kind of looked like Kathy Nimiji from Sister Act, right? And she's in the hammock. So, and I see another guy, a friend of mine, like coming up the hill, and I was like, He
Just
goes,
zipping up his.
he goes, and everyone's in costume. So I
That's
go,
great.
I save the guy. I go, what is what's? And he goes, you know that friend of yours with the kind of the hot girlfriend? I go, yeah. He goes, the nun. I'm like, yeah. And he goes,
You know the one with them?
yeah, she's just laying in the hammock. And if you just go down there, and I'm like, is she okay? He's like, oh yeah, yeah. She's like, I'm like,
She's
like, fucked up?
great.
He's like, no, it's fine. So I went down there and I saw her and she was like, hey, and I was just kind of like, and then I got my
Something for the host.
I got
host of the party.
hey, don't forget the back of the undercarriage. Hey, once around the park, please. So so I'm wearing my pregnant nun outfit. I lift my thing up and I get I get my blowjob, I guess, and then I go back up the hill and then my friend's like, did you get me one? I went back again like a half an hour later, but she just laid there in the hammock. Like, what a great person to have at a party.
I
mean, I'm not
great.
complaining or I'm certainly not judging her. I mean, the whole thing was terrific.
Yep.
And then what was funny about it was then I actually the pretty one, my friend's girlfriend, she had a New Year's Eve party and I went to her party and I saw the girl at the party and I was kind of like, hey, remember like there's
She
nun
was like, what are you
blowjobs?
talking about?
She was like,
Mhm.
like
I don't know
that
what
was,
you're talking about.
that happened.
That was old me.
Yeah, yeah. I'm actually really a nun now.
I was going through something.
I'm really a nun.
Yeah, it was pre-convent.
Yeah, so I couldn't.
Right.
But I just think it's so funny, like, because it wasn't like a huge party. It was
Wait,
like
that was a story you haven't told?
no.
Oh my
I've
God,
never-
you've literally told that 10 times.
Oh, have I really?
Yes. I thought you were joking.
No, sorry.
Oh,
Well,
it's
it's
a
Halloween.
good story.
I never
Yeah,
told
it's
this-
Halloween.
tale.
It's Halloween. Really.
I
I
never-
was ready for a twist.
Have you ever had a sexy Halloween experience, like in a costume or anything?
In a
Or
hammock?
In a hammock?
Not in a hammock.
I mean that.
But-
Sexy. I mean, I got herpes on Halloween,
Whoa.
so I was dressed as a sexy alien.
Talk about a
Whoa.
I
Holy
know,
shit.
And me and my roommate, who was also dressed as a sexy alien, gave.
And
we were at-
you could pinpoint it to Halloween.
I mean, I'm assuming it was this guy because
Wow.
I'll show you what he looks like. He looked like a Greek god.
So it was
So
kind
dumb.
of
such a
worth
himbo.
it. Like,
Worth it, yeah.
yeah.
But
I
we
mean,
both thought he was hot.
What was
this
his
party.
name?
I can't. I'm not gonna say his name.
Herpiduplos?
yeah, Herpidopoulos.
I'm not gonna say
Yeah,
his
Herpides.
name. This was me. My
Herpides,
friend and I had a
Herpidopoulos.
threesome with this guy, and I got herpes. She didn't.
We'll be the judge.
But I only
if
had
he's
penetration
hot.
with him. He was
Okay.
hot.
Wait, is this the gal in the picture? Was she also involved? Was she part of the threesome?
Yeah,
Okay.
but only I had penetration with him. We just sucked his dick at the same time.
Ooh, I love
Oh, she's
that. I'm a
Asian.
big Oh, she's cute.
Yeah.
I'm
I mean-
more looking at her than.
Do you think?
Oh
because
yeah, he's
she's-
pretty. He's hunky. I don't know if I would let him.
What is
give
this
me
eye?
herpes
He's
or not.
he's a himbo.
Is that from
What's
like,
that
his
mean?
costume?
Oh,
Yeah, he was
male
a he was
bimbo.
a fallen angel.
Sure
Okay.
was.
So
Yeah,
the,
he
the
was,
three
yeah,
of
he
you,
was.
the two of you gals,
Sucked his
had-
dick at this party.
Okay. Oh, fun.
But then
okay.
yeah.
In
Cute.
like the bathroom or something? Or-
In my friend's guest room.
okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Is it like scorched earth now? Is it like Auschwitz? Like it has like never forget
It's like
sign in front of it?
Crime
The-
tape.
The site of the herpes.
Detective wandering around questioning everybody.
So he obviously had unprotected sex with you. I mean, obviously that's how it happened.
Well,
It didn't-
okay, we did have unprotected sex, but you can get herpes.
You can get it,
even when
right,
using
without-
condoms.
yeah.
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 Mhm.
I remember all that.
Yes.
That's no fun to. Herpes is one of those things where you keep trying to give it like outs. You're like, well, you don't have it forever. You're like, oh no, you have it forever.
Yeah. It's
You can get it
But
without
you
a
can
condom.
be
Lifetime.
very not.
Go
You know what I
ahead.
mean? Like I don't want to say undetectable because it's not, but like it can be pretty. I remember I've talked to a doctor
Manageable.
about this at one point, but it's lower
the
risk.
the longer you have it, the less symptomatic you'll be.
there
Usually,
you
the
go.
less symptomatic you'll be, the less you'll shed. So the less you're
Sure.
shedding, the less you're transmittable.
Mm,
But okay,
So
but
I've had it for 6 years. I don't really get outbreaks. So I like.
yeah,
I probably don't like shed the.
I knew
virus.
somebody that had it for like 20 years or something, and it's like you still have it's like still in your body, but it's not. Yeah, it would be very hard to. You couldn't give it to somebody if you tried.
well, I know a guy that's married and he gave it to his wife and he told her that he got it from a toilet seat and she bought it and let's all shut up about it.
He got it from riding a
Yikes.
tractor.
Let's all just shut up about
He got it from a hot tub.
Yeah, right.
That's
a,
so great.
a very
Oh, this
juicy.
poor woman.
Did you? So, but like, was the sex good?
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
Dude,
because the hot
No.
guys are always, you know what I mean? Hot guys like Brian and I,
Yeah.
we just kind of lay back.
You just
we
lay
go-
there.
we go-
Worship,
you know what we do?
worship.
We just go, oh fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Like when you're really fucking like going, we go, yeah, juggle the balls.
We were just talking about there's a porn series called Hot Guys Do Porn.
Yeah.
Have you heard of this?
No, but is it like them just not doing anything?
No, but
No.
here's the thing. Let me
I
just
wish that would
you know
be
what
better.
You know what I call it? It's like gay porn with training wheels because what it
is.
is, it's like a girl and a guy and the guy's shooting it, but for some reason the camera is always on the guy. It's like, and he's like, oh, so Mark, you must do a lot of
Wait, yes, I do know this. I did see this. Yeah, I saw this.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's odd too because you'll start watching it and you're kind of like, what is there's something
Oh,
off
yeah.
with this? It's like,
Well, I like it because that's like funny to me. Like, I mean, no one's ever
Yes.
watching the guy.
yes,
Right.
100%. But it is kind of like when you're eating something and you're like, does that have aspartame in it? Like, what is that weird?
Yeah, and imagine if you're, hypothetically,
Yeah.
at full mast
And the
and
guy-
3 minutes in, and you're like, you have to make a judgment call. Like,
Yeah.
do I want to? Yeah.
Or the guy like off camera, like his like pillow talk is like, so what's your favorite Broadway show? You seen Stranger Things yet? It's not a musical, but it's pretty good. And the guy's like, well, and he's like, let's get this broad out of here. Let's get.
Yeah.
But it's like
We can
it's
really
like
get
gay
things going.
Yeah, it's like gay porn for men that aren't ready to like watch
Mhm.
gay porn yet.
Mhm.
So
For guys
Totally.
that just came out as bi.
Late bloomers.
So when
late
you-
bloomers.
so when you said it wasn't good sex, it was just because he was like it was fast, or he just was
I
like,
don't even remember.
Okay.
I just like was just like okay.
all right. And did you fool around with the girl? Why did she not get it?
Um.
Oriental magic.
Oh, she. Stop.
Huh.
She.
Oh my
I had
God.
penetration.
Ancient Chinese
She didn't
secret?
have. She didn't
Sure.
have
She
penetration.
didn't have
Just sucked his
penetration.
dick.
Yeah, but,
Oh
yeah,
no.
but you can get it.
You can get it on your mouth, but herpes it's more rare to transmit genital
Yeah.
to oral.
Right.
Would you call herpes a wily little rascal?
She's like she's a kooky girl.
Yeah, you never. She's like you, but not you. You,
Yeah,
but not
yeah,
you.
she's
Yeah.
Do you still talk to this girl?
Interesting.
yeah, I love her.
You still love her? Does she do content?
No.
Okay.
No. No.
All right, don't
No,
say it
no.
nine to
She's
nothing.
a certified public accountant.
Yeah. So all right, but does this guy? Did you ever confront this guy and say,
Yeah,
how'd it go?
not good.
He now
He was clean.
clean, meaning like he was like, yeah, I don't know what you're
Yeah,
talking about.
yeah. But I have a friend who
Immaculate.
had sex with him in a college,
Hmm.
and she was like, "Oh, his ex-girlfriend had herpes." So I'm like, okay, it
Hmm.
probably was him. But I also was dating this guy for like 2 months before, and it's very likely it was him because I also just told him just for like due diligence, and
Yeah.
Oh,
he already had me blocked.
oh.
Hmm.
So I messaged him on like a separate account, and then he never responded. So
Oh.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's funny that like you're not 100% sure that guy gave you herpes, and you're showing us pictures. You're like, this guy gave me herpes, probably.
Probably.
most likely it was this guy.
Most likely.
Well, it's a good brag because he is hot.
It is. He
yeah,
is.
you
He
know,
is really hot.
He is really
good
hot.
looking guy.
Yeah. But it's kind of funny that like it's like if he was ugly, then you would be more upset about having herpes. It's a little bit
I
of
wouldn't
like
be upset
yeah.
about having it, but I would
Yeah.
be like, oh, I got it from this guy.
I
Yeah,
know.
you want to make it worth it.
right.
Yeah.
It's like if you
Yeah.
get hit by a car, you're like you don't want to get hit by a Hyundai, you get hit by like a nice some sort of
Yeah, you
like
make
a-
a judgment calls
yeah.
every day, and you go, well,
perhaps a Toyota Avalon.
this person may give me herpes, and I'm willing to accept that.
And can I just say, a Toyota Avalon, it's like a Lexus, but you're not paying for the Lexus name. But
Yeah,
everything else is a
right.
Lexus. Okay.
Cloth, vinyl top.
Do you have a driver's license?
No,
No. All right. I have a car.
I don't know what cars are.
Yeah, you don't even know what a car is.
No.
So we're going to go to the Patreon. Can you hang out for a little bit?
Yeah.
Please?
Oh yeah,
Okay,
we
yeah,
thank
yeah.
you.
wow.
Hey, everybody, just a little bit of business. If you came
Time
to the
flies.
Gotham benefit, I want to thank you very much for coming. A lot of people came and didn't even say hello.
Wow,
so,
they
well,
avoided ey contact.
It was very busy. It was a very busy
Okay,
show.
all
I
right.
understand. People didn't
Sure.
want to. People get intimidated when they get around me
Mhm.
and when I have on the grease paint. And
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So anyway, so thank you all for coming. Remember, 4th of July, Ted, I will see you there. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Bring all our English friend is coming, and he said he's bringing gay people.
Good.
So because
Good.
they're English, it's hard to tell. You know,
Yeah, well, it's
And-
the Pet Shop Boys. I
Hello.
mean, it's kind of
What?
goes without saying, right?
Hey, Brian, fancy a snog? Do I ever?
Yeah.
Hey, Chauncey, get over here. Give him a
Is
good-
there some? Can we plug stuff for you,
Yeah.
Trish? If that's your real
Yeah,
name.
that's even my
we
real
just
name.
learned your real name
Yeah.
before the show. What your little at safe_slut is on the ticker down below. Is there a link tree there that
Yeah, if
people
you
can? or
my
do you have an
Instagram
official?
safe.slut and my link tree is in my bio.
Cool.
Okay. And you also do custom videos, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sweet. Will you rate a penis?
Yeah, I do.
Asking for a friend. Okay.
Yeah, I do.
I
Cool.
just nared my penis right before you came here.
That's lovely.
Right
Isn't that
before
great?
you came.
It's true. I had to take a shower and I was kind of like, oh.
Why you go full?
I was like full bushes in. So you
I go down to like
No one's looking at it anyway.
no guard on. Like I go down to stubble, but I can't do the full.
I bought this.
Like I have a baby dick.
I bought this product, and you put it on, and you wait about 8
Oh,
minutes.
right, yeah,
and
yeah,
you have
you
a
were telling me
little.
about that.
It comes a little plastic paddle. And
I would use that for my nuts.
well, I use it for every. Well, I don't have hair on my shaft. I mean, it's not like I'm not like a Wookiee.
Well, no, but we're talking about the
Although, to be fair, not that I'm a big Star Wars nerd, but Wookiees actually have surprisingly smooth penises. I bet. If
a
you
lot of
ever
people don't know that.
have you read my Empire Strikes Back fan fiction that I
I'm
read?
an Ewok girl myself.
Okay,
Yeah.
of course you are. But, trouble.
They're just so cute.
Yub. Herpy. All right, everybody. So
Okay.
let's all support our very good friend
Yes.
Trish. She's a lot of fun, and she's very really pleasant to talk to. So it's fun. Sometimes you have somebody over here, and they're kind of like, "All right, well, let's throw that chair out." But this girl's great. So we're gonna stick around for the Patreon server. And remember, join the. It's the only way to support it. We don't do any advertising. We don't do any of that bullshit.
Yeah, it's all direct.
Not because people don't ask us to, because they don't ask us to.
Oh my god, I got an inbox full.
Yeah, exactly. Like, hey, leather. Yeah.
Squarespace, leave it alone.
Yeah. Find your own employees.
Lose my email.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. So support the Patreon or become a member of the YouTube. Hello
You
to
can
all
become.
of our-
We're getting some YouTube members. So if you want to join on YouTube, you can actually watch the
Immediately.
sausage be made
Yep.
immediately. You can watch it in just a second.
So we'll take a quick little pee break and then we'll come back. Okay. Thank you very much. We'll see you on the Patreon. Okay.